Well, alright! Welcome back to As It Should Be. Paul Berlino here, and well, it is time for me to do my very first ever unboxing video. Yeah, I didn't really ever planned it. I hadn't ever planned it on doing an unboxing video, but I ordered something recently that just came in today, and I decided, you know what, I'm doing an unboxing video, and that is the new Super Deluxe Monkees Headquarters set. Alright? Yeah, I've been waiting for this forever. I mean, I ordered it last week. Other people put up their videos before, like 3 days ago, or like the day before it even came out, people had their videos up. People were getting early copies. I ordered mine. Delayed. Nothing but delays, but finally today it came. And so I'm going to do my unboxing video, because if you're on a Monkees Headquarters Super Deluxe set unboxing Jag, well, why not throw this one in the mix? Evidently you have. Okay, so first of all, I mean, for people who know, there's been a whole, like since 2009, Rhino has been putting out Super Deluxe sets of Monkees albums, and they've been doing them one at a time. They were kind of doing them annually for a little while there, and then they kind of dropped off. I think the company got sold. Somebody else owns it all now or something. I don't know the details of all that. But in 2009, initially they put out 1968's Birds, Bees, and the Monkees as a Super Deluxe, and this one is absolutely amazing. This is arguably the best of the lot in terms of just the content. And you see, if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lenticular cover, kind of a la Satanic Majesty's Request. Great set. And, this goes for big bucks now. If you didn't get it back then, prepare to cough up. I'm very, very, this was probably $60 at the time, and you probably have to pay $500 for it now. Then they came out with Head. See, there you are. Here's a little behind the scenes for you. There you are. Yeah, Head. So this, I kind of looked at this when it came out and thought, man, this is kind of stretching it. How are you going to stretch Head over a multi-disc set? And yeah, they were definitely stretching it, but I had to buy it anyway. Great book, and it has a radio interview thing that Davey did at the time, sort of talking about the movie and the soundtrack, and as much bonus material as they could possibly scrape up from the bottom of the barrel. But I had to get it anyway. Then Instant Replay. I didn't think they would go past Head. I didn't think they'd go for the later stuff, but they didn't. It did Instant Replay, which is a great set too. Instant Replay, it's really these are almost kind of like sister sets, because a lot of the tracks that were recorded for this album that didn't make it ended up on this album, and there are just a lot of outtakes that are kind of shared between the two. And then, of course, they did Monkees Present, which is a great set. A lot of great stuff on here that I hadn't heard. A lot of great backing tracks on these records. Just for all these songs that they never bothered to put a vocal on. Not even a scratch vocal. It's really too bad, because there's like albums worth of backing tracks of songs that they never put out on these. So, yes, they started with Birds and Bees and the Monkees and went chronological to the end, right? Which left the classic early albums, right? Well, they went back to the beginning, and they did the first album. And this one, yeah, all kinds of great stuff on this. This includes the Davy Jones original album, the one on Colpix, Michael Blessing singles, and the whole, really great set. And then, of course, they went to more of the Monkees, and this came out in 2017. And, it took them until this year, to finally do this one. We've been waiting, and I wonder if this is all sort of calculated, because the way it's all working out is that Pisces Aquarius is going to be the big final one that they release, right? That could be, maybe they started with Birds and Bees to go back and then go ahead and then go back to the beginning so they could end with Pisces. Maybe it's a happy accident, I don't know. Either way, let's hope it doesn't take 5 years for it to get here, though. So anyway, let's open this up. You'll see that it has kind of like a faux wood finish kind of a thing there, probably like the studio they were recording in. They had wood paneling because it was 1967. And I'm using my fingernail. Woo! Now, isn't this exciting? Yeah, I've been wondering what a Headquarters set would be like, because in 2000, over 20 years ago, like 22 years ago in 2000, they put out the Monkees Headquarters Sessions, which I bought. I don't have it here to show you guys, but I have it. And this has actually ended up being quite a different set from that. I thought it would just be sort of that set packaged this way, but that's not the case at all. There are all kinds of tracks on here that are not on that set, and a few tracks on that set that aren't on this one, so you kind of want both, I guess. But looking at it, there are so many backing tracks, and the thing about this stuff is that when they did Good Times reunion album in 2016, they got everybody back in, and they had like half the tracks were old backing tracks that they recorded new vocals on and kind of sweetened up a bit and did new mixes for, and then there were new songs, of course. But they could easily have gone back at that time and put vocals on all of these tracks, and just had albums, like 3 or 4 albums to put out, right? And I really wish they had done that, because now, of course, everybody's dead except Mickey. And there were just so many years when they could have brought Davey in and Mike and everybody and just laid some vocals on these backing tracks. There are just I can't even count. There are just numerous backing tracks with no vocals on this. But anyway, so here you go. So here it is. Woohoo! Of course, as they are wont to do with these sets, they always give you the master tape box replica. And I'll show you the book last. There's always a single in these too. It's so the mono mix of all of your toys on a single, and Girl I Knew Somewhere and All of Your Toys. This is, I guess, basically their version of what would have been the single. What was supposed to be the single initially was All of Your Toys and The Girl I Knew Somewhere, but they had to switch that. And I guess, this is sort of like, I guess, a approximation of the single that would have been, and maybe should have been. And then here, of course, are all the CDs and this is just the standard album. And this is, here, wait, let me do this the other way here. The second disc, which is the January 67 sessions, alternate shot, and alternate back shots too. And they did not do the Beards back for the first one. Okay. And then the February 67 sessions, which that is the single image, and alternate back shots. And the most interesting, I have never seen this photo before, the March 67 and beyond sessions. Yeah, that is an outtake that I've never seen. Anyway, back, alternate back photos. And let's see what the CDs look like. Ooh, and of course, the CDs are always the Rhino imitation of the Colgems label. And at the bottom we have this. You see, they should have given us that as a poster. That's what they should have done. You listening, Rhino? A poster? Alright, so here's the book. Front of the book, and the back of the book. What do we got here? Yeah, so it's just, obviously lots of liner notes, details, track by track details and things. Quite a few shots that I haven't seen, in fact. I'm not sure if this is looking good on the video there. Can you see it? Ah. But yeah, you get the idea. Oh, and there we go, the beard shot. Alright, so there you go. There's my unboxing video for the big Monkees Headquarters Deluxe set. Here's hoping that a Pisces Aquarius comes sooner than later. Alright, thank you everybody for watching this stuff and for subscribing. But if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you do, click the little bell for notifications, and like and comment and all that kind of stuff. And come back on Thursday, because Crystal Durant and Tommy Von Voigt are going to be here, and we're going to be discussing and duking out our favorite singles of 1986. Do come back for that. Alright, I will see you guys again soon.